Regardless of your predator, I'm gonna show you 4 things to put an end to the problem. Hey, you could carry the predators for me? Thank you. I get asked so many questions about chickens, like 87 questions a day. Well, maybe not that many, but I get asked a lot of questions. Questions like, hey, why the heck are my chickens not laying eggs? Or do I need a rooster to have eggs? Those kinds of questions. But the #1 question I get, I'm gonna answer today, is how do I keep predators from eating my dinos? Dinos is kind of what I like to call chickens. First thing you gotta realize is everything and its brother eats a chicken. You're not the only one that loves that delicious meat. You got your fox, your raccoon, your possum, things like that. But you also got things like skunks, things you might not think of. Here you go, Brown, you want that? And what about tigers and weasels and even pigs? And don't forget, hyenas, black panthers, and even sasquatches. And even your best friend. Yes, man's best friend will betray you for some chicken meat. Hey. And that makes me think, man, that chicken's coming after us. Well, that's another predator, is other dinos. Yes, they are meat-eating animals, and they will take each other down. If one gets sick, they'll take it down. Human beings, in some places, that's gonna be your #1 predator, taking down your chickens. And lastly, but not leastly, hawks. That's probably our biggest predator here. Probably. It is our biggest predator here.
I think our biggest predator is a possum. I saw one in this fence.
You did? In the fence?
Yeah.
What'd you do, forget to turn the fence on? Oh, don't get eaten, Jonah. Don't get eaten. Come here. Oh. You all right? Dino attack.
She's going for my apple.
Hey, you dropped your skunk. Buddy. We're gonna use that in a minute. Regardless of your predator, I'm gonna show you 4 things to put an end to the problem. It'll be like 98% of your problem gone. And that other 2% is you. Forgetting to put them up at night or not turning on the electric fence. Human being mistake. First thing you want to do is make sure you shut your coop up at night. I've forgotten to do that. Come out a couple hours after dark. Guts hanging everywhere. The other thing I'd like to mention is no more than 1 inch opening in your coop. And then little lassie or a raccoon or anything like that can't reach its little paws in there. The third thing you want to do is keep an electric poultry net around them and keep it hot. The 4th thing is a guardian animal, Donald Trump. No, that's not a political statement. He just kind of reminds me of him with that hairdo and the way he struts around. But no, seriously, a guard goose. Like especially a Roman tuft. Listen, they guarded the Romans. So if they're good enough for guarding the Romans, they're good enough for guarding with me. And if you've watched this vlog enough, you've seen me go out at night and put up the chickens. And have you seen Donald act up? Whoa, you're hissing. Man, you're mean. Yeah, nobody's gonna mess with them at night. Yeah, see that hairdo? He'll flap his wings, he'll squawk, he'll hiss. This is things that keeps predators at bay. The trick with goose is you gotta just keep one and you gotta raise them with chick. I just answered 1 common question of 18 I've identified. This Sunday, May 1st, if you're around 3 p.m. Eastern, register below in the video description. The beautiful one and I have gotten, Hannah, she's coming over, she's gonna babysit the Chidlers. We're gonna do a free webinar on how to get started with chickens. We're gonna answer those 18 most common questions, and then I'm gonna give you an action plan to get started, a really tangible thing, so that if you wanna even get started the next weekend, you can. If you're getting this after May 1st, I'm sorry you missed the live show, but I will leave the link to my article. Now it's on to our daily chores. Uh-oh, somebody's in their land. Good girl. All right, look, they've run out of bedding or nest box material. So let's just put some more in there. Actually, my favorite for this is hay.
And the chickens love it.
And the chickens do love it. And do they eat some? Not that much, actually. Come on, Chidlers. Let's fix this fence. It's not hitting good. It's grounding out. So let's figure out where that's at. The way I know is because when I turn it on, the lever doesn't go up. So we're gonna turn it off and go straighten this fence up. So I start at one of the corners. I take the pole out from the corner. I pull it tight. And wow, look how loose that was. Okay, and then I go down the line and pull this one. And we're tightening it up. Look at how the garlic's doing. It's doing awesome. It must be the easiest plant in the world because you just stick it in the ground in October and you come back in June to harvest. All right, let's see if that helped at all. Nope. Oh, maybe.
Yeah, it takes a little while for it to start going.
Maybe it's climbing up.
Yeah, it takes a little while to do that. Papa, look. It's high. A chicken would get out or an animal would get in.
Okay, cool. Well, fix it. Just scoot it down and maybe hook it on one of those hooks. Good, excellent. Good job. Okay, now I'm going to water the starts in the greenhouse. I like these Fogget nozzles because you got to do a lightly spray, and this one in particular only lets a ½ gallon per minute. And I have another one that makes 1 gallon per minute as they get a little older and a little more sturdy. Oh, not too much, okay? That's really it. Keep it up high, just give it a mist, okay? You don't want to drown it. It doesn't take much, guys. Okay, so I know y'all been eyeing this beast of a mower. I know some of y'all been seeing this in my barn. It's not even mine, it's my dad's, and he uses it to mow his yard and mow stuff around here. So, but today I'm gonna use it to put a mega speed on restoring this pasture. You remember all those trees out there with the cows? Yeah, I could do it with them. I could run them tighter. Maybe if I had some more hay, I could throw it in there. But this is so much faster. Shh, just nobody tell my mentor, Greg Judy, just don't tell him that we're all right. Besides being crazy effective, this thing is efficient and fun. I think Greg Schultz would be proud of that. Efficient, effective, and fun. It's like riding, have you guys ever rode one of these zero-turn mowers? It's like you're playing a video game. And I don't do video games, so I guess this is my chance. Put those on Gideon for me, please.
Should I come down?
Let's see if this thing will crank up. Oh, you want to race? Okay, on your mark, get set, go. My word, I just bought us several days of grazing when that grass comes back. What do you mean? In just 30 minutes of mowing. Oh. And pretty much all the chillers went with me. I had 4 people on that mower. Oh my gosh, your nose, kid. Hey Josiah, did you have fun on that mower?
Yeah.
Oh man, it looks like it. You are a mess. Brown, I think you were pretty neutral on that mower. What do you think? Maybe you would have had more fun if it weren't for that snot? Kind young mama getting the snot off. Look guys, I'm sorry. It's been a few days sending out DVDs, so I hope you'll forgive us. But we're sending out a bunch today. Beauty's starting to feel better, starting to come around. She's our shipping department. So if she goes down, our whole shipping department goes down.
So tomorrow we're gonna go to the Asheville herb plant sale. And I'm super excited about this. It's like a huge event that Asheville has. It's at the farmer's market. So I'm super excited. We went last year and I got a bunch of different herbs. It's not only culinary herbs, there's also a bunch of medicinal herbs, as well as veggie starts and trees and all sorts of, a huge assortment. So
I think it's the highlight of a year, or one of the highlights of our year for sure. We're also gonna make an announcement tomorrow. We're gonna share with you our next big project.